Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind...
And he's decided to go for it. Bergomi, pressing high and with purpose. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Oh, whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Decent hit from there. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Hullet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Oh, he's been caught. He's had a shot! Goal, Germany! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 18 minutes is number 5, Ruud Gullit! Ruud Gullit!
Germany have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Threads one in. Pull it. Oh, sweet feet. It's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. That has not gone well. And here's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Rooney. Conte. And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space. Oh, this is a great chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they...
And the shot! Goal, Germany! got their lead back. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Is number 23.
Germany take the lead.
Shooting.
Out for a throw.
Shooting.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Doku. That's tidy. Rooney. Yaya Toure proves too strong, too smart. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has been indicated.
And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it for Rooney! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rooney has every reason to be disappointed after being played.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Bullet really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Hullet. And he's there to retrieve it. Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just eases him off the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Pretty robust defending.
Over to the left. Doku. And the pass is intercepted. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Hullet. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. There's no flag. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Doku takes control of it, and he's on the move. That is a great pick out. Lampard. And the through ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He has found the way through. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball. It's Rooney!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Royce. Now it's Guti. It's a threatening ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Germany looking to pass their way through. Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Doku. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Germany with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well measured. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, this could be a chance. He is through here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is a little undercooked. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Royce. He's got away. Now it's Rooney. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Now it's Hunnit. Doku is onto this. He's picked his way. Shoots! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 82 minutes is number 22, Doku! 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 Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So now the difference is 3. Now it's Platini. Gets a good foot in there. Platini goes on a run down the left wing. Distributed tidily. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Sané has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Platini. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
Germany are looking to go forward. He's tried one!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Sané has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
And here's Ronaldinho. Has a look and place it forward. That This ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area
final
around
thoughts,
the stadium
Jim?
is
Well,
strictly
Peter,
forbidden.
I really couldn't
Please use
see what
parking
this
provided
team
by the
was
club
trying
or
to
any other
achieve,
paid
whether
parking.
it's...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's being shifted off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that the... Chiesa!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Forlan. Now this could be a chance. Face to face with real chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a breakthrough already. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Rooney. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Hernes. It's Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Forlan! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Doku. And he's had it nicked away. Chiesa proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Shot at goal! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. He's away, and the shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Threads one in. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Rooney. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. Germany trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
Takes a shot! That's another chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
There's the shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Germany are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Bellingham really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Bellingham. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Lovely ball, and he shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Forlan has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
Corner number 2 then. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri. And the counter is on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Rooney. Cute ball now. How Messi! Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
He has found the way through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Shot, surely! Oh, there was plenty on that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Turns and goes back. Ah, oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Rooney. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Big chance! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! And there's the shot! And the keeper's well positioned.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now it's Chiesa. Applies the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fires it in low. Doku. And now the breakaway. And he plays one through. It's a promising position. He's had a shot!
That will annoy the manager.
Has a shot! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Substitution.
He's big chance! Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Germany.
It's their second corner of the game.
Adrian. Number 22, Doku. Number 17, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field.
There's no sort of quality on that.
Number 19, Sane. Number 4, Ronaldinho. Number 11, Suarez.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Rooney.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And this is Messi, and he's managed to get... Goes for goal! Ronaldinho short changes him with that pass. And he's got the beating of his man. And the finish! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 80 minutes.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Luis Suarez. Substitution in progress.
And it's Yaya Toure. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been won straight back. Suarez stood his ground strongly. Great vision.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He is through here. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Suarez. Rooney. And that's gone loose. Suarez gets into some space. Van Dijk does well to get it back.
There will be 5 minutes.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! No, that's just wide. Yaya Toure. And it's Roberto Carlos. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Hernes. And he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get... Hernes! Brought out the best in the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And the counter is on. Germany finding their passes. And it's Rooney. Now it's Chiesa. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that...
Can he finish? Goal, Germany!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Germany, after 9 minutes, is number 26, Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shifted upfield, now it's Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Pressure coming in from all directions. Shot could be on. And that's he's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Germany definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And it's Guti. And here's Lewandowski. Great ball, and he's in here. And Kane! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a sharp pass. Doku. And this is Lewandowski. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That is good alertness. And it's hoisted clear. Can he get it through? That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most convincing of passes. Now that looks a decent ball. Doku! Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Kane. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. They would have been quick to recover. And the finish! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's on his way! Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's been played through. And Royce! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 21, Marco Reus. Marco Reus. Marco Reus.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Doku. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Royce. Doku. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely weighted ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's made its way to him. And this is Royce. Royce!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lan. Guti. Now it's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Lewandowski. And this is real chance! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority in this.
Has been indicated.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Guti is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Guti! Oh, denied at the last. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
And the action is back underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Guti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, played right into his path. Lewandowski is on his own. That's going to go a long way. And it's Bergomi. And here's Doku. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to play it through. Royce. And here's Kane. Guti. Guti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a fine interception. Doku.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Doku takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's in on goal. It's Lewandowski. In he goes again. He's scored. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 57 minutes is number 10, Harry Kane!
Germany are having a ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 21.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And they win it back again. 60 minutes played. Guti. Guti charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he finish?